My full name is Rheal D. Dayrit. I have been serving as an educator for 25 years. Employed as a full-time principal of another school, of a private school in Makati, but I still teach in Salle Green Hills alternative education as a part-time teacher. I also am a supervisor for the Private Education Assistance Committee program in partnership with Lasallian Supervised School. I am also, in a way, practicing my own charities. I have established my own, if I may call it. It's just a movement, but we do it regularly. We call it the Work of Christmas. But this personal movement that I started, it just started last year, January 8th of 2021. Now, number one is my father, because my father is really a man of service. He may not be in a position, in a formal position, although he worked as a what do you call that? A kagawad in barangay. One time when we were talking, he said something like, ang pangarap ko sa'yo ay yumaman na kasama ng mahihirap. So, gano'n. Yan ang talagang naging guiding principle ko. Brother Victor Franco, FSC, the former president of Salle Green Hills, also instilled in me a different level of service. You will really have to work so hard, improve yourself because you care. Because there are people who rely on your good judgment, and there are people who rely on your character, on your competency, that you cannot simply let them down by being complacent. When you need to make a decision that will affect the people closest to you, the next most difficult thing about that is that you cannot fully divulge to everybody the reason why you're dismissing somebody, because that would be found unethical. When it comes to the students, especially in the adult night high school, that they are struggling, but sometimes I also need to make a decision that okay, this particular student may no longer continue with us because of certain reasons. So, but in this charity work that I'm doing at the movement, the difficult thing there is, of course, getting more volunteers, especially now the rainy season is at hand. So there are difficult times now, and they're very difficult to go out to feed, to do feeding programs. So we need more volunteers in that regard. Zeal for service means don't allow mediocrity. You don't stop improving yourself. You don't stop improving the programs because you would like to serve better. So if I see people improving themselves, people believing in themselves, that's the highest reward perhaps that I can think of. The greatest lesson that I've learned is really being one with equals. That when I join them, I become one with them, and I do not actually consider myself as detached from them. So whenever there are times that I see myself being like the redeemer, being the savior of the people that I serve, I immediately snap back to what my father told me. I should be one with them. I am not their savior. Suggestion to the young ones is get exposed, fall in love, find your purpose, stick with it.